Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne, and to all my friends in the US, happy Thanksgiving today. It's no disguise, today I'm wearing my Star Trek uniform, which means we're going to be doing pack 3 of the Fanhome release of Build the Enterprise D. Now if you remember last time we were working on the whole plating, looking like that. I believe today we're going to be doing a bit more work on the frame, and we're also going to be starting on the Cobra neck of the Enterprise D. Now if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link on the screen there with a QR code that if you scan with your phone, it will take you straight to the Fanhome website. Let them know that you come from the World of Wayne site, or alternatively just go down to the video description. You can click on the link there and get this all the way from pack 1. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So here's the magazine, and at the start, once again, you get a full inventory of parts. As you can see, a bit of frame. At the start there, we got this bit of the Cobra neck there, and then we're adding some stuff to that. And it's basically what we're doing in this pack. Now, I will go into each stage, but I do want to show you the complete magazine, because there is quite a lot of stuff here. It's a collection item in itself regarding the next generation. And the first season, I think it's doing a breakdown of each episode by the look of it. As you can see. All from the first season, those were. And there you go, there's the magazine. But this is where we're going to start with stage 7. We're going to do some phaser banks just into this Cobra neck section. And we're going to be adding onto the piece of frame that we've already started working on. So everything we need's in here. Let's get this open. So to start off with, we're going to need this Cobra neck looking like that. This is what it looks like from that side. Lovely detail. Put this down and we've got our first phaser bank. Now this has got a slight curve on it, as you can see there. It's going to go on the left side. So it's actually going to follow the curve that we've got in the left side there. So this is going to go in that way, just like that. I then have some springs. And they're quite small. They look like this. They're going to go on the pegs of that phaser bank that we just put in. So one there. Oops. And one there. And then on top of that, we have got a plate to put in, which is going to hold those springs into place. So it's going to go in this way. It is stamped with an L for left side. Put it over the top just like that. And then we're using AP screws, which I have already got here, to hold that in. So that's one. And that one's 2. So as you can see, that's in place, and it is able to be pushed, as you can see. Excellent. We're actually finished with this part now, so I can put that to one side. Now, before I start adding this part to the frame, it may be worth letting you know that in this stage, we do get this massive screw box. If you've got spare screws, you can just open this and keep them in here nice and safe. This actually comes as a gift, so brilliant way to keep your screws safe and stop them getting lost. This is the panel that we worked on in the last pack. So I'm going to have it this way around here. And we've got these supports to go in. One is going here, and that's the thick support. And the thin support is going to copy what we've just done on this one here. Now all of these are held in with BM screws. Now once again, to get these in, I'm using my PH1 screwdriver, which is slightly bigger. And it gives me a little bit more torque on this. Make sure it's straight, and then put your BM screw in here. And get this as tight as you can possibly get it. Now putting oil on your screw is going to help you do that. So that's that support in solidly. Do the smaller one here. And again, get this in as tight as you can get it. And there you go. They're both in. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 8, we're going to be doing exactly the same thing with the other phaser bank, just on the other side. And then we're going to be adding a bit of frame to what we've just created there to extend this out. So here is all the parts for stage 8. Bring over the Cobra neck again, and it's exactly the same way. following the curve that we got here, this section's just going to go in there. Open the springs. Now when I did this originally, no one knew what these springs do. And we still don't. But I am following the instructions to the T. So you never know. They may do something later on. But just an AP screw to hold this in there. And then just one at the bottom. I can now put that to one side. Bring over the frame we created there, and the new bit of frame is actually just going to go on this side here. And once again, we're going to link this underneath with the BM screws. We need 4 of these, 2 here and 2 here. And that's both parts of those frames done. That's all there is to do in that stage. In stage 9, we do have some windows to put in, so we are going to be attaching another piece of frame, and then we're going to be putting some windows just into this Cobra neck section and putting a plate on top which has got some electrics in it as well. So, lots of parts in this one. Let's get this all open. So bringing over the frame we got here, this is the next bit of frame. We want to follow the outside line here, so this is going to be going in like that. And once again, 2 BM screws here, 2 BM screws here. And when that's done, the frame's getting bigger. If I show you against me, looking good. Excellent. Now I'm going to get my sprue cutters. I'm just going to cut off the black windows here. Now these windows have got a little L stamped into the back of them. And it is hard to see, but the clear versions of these also have an L stamped into the back of them. Now bring over the Cobra neck again, and because it's actually tilted, I'm not going to need to use my helping hands at the moment, but what I'm going to do is put all of these windows in exactly as it tells me to do them in the picture. I'm just working on this side here, so once again just line this up and click my fingers, and they're all in just like that. Now I don't know if it matters, but I've actually made sure that the L's are all facing me and they're all the same way round, so the L's are actually this direction. Now I've got some more lights here, which I'm just going to split at the end. And I have got a light tray here, and I'm going to be putting the blue and red wire at the bottom there, and the black and yellow wire just on top here. And then that's going to be going onto this section here. Don't worry too much if the bulbs fall out. I can always put them in again now, like that. Just do the same with the bottom one. And I'm holding that in with 4 BP screws. And when that's in, it should look like that. And all your windows should be flat in the space like that. And that's all there is to do in that stage. So in the last stage of this pack, exactly what we've just done, we're going to be adding another piece of frame support here. As you can see, 2 of them actually. And then we're going to be putting the other side of the windows and the lights in. So get this one open. Bring over the frame and turn it upside down. We're going to be working on this side now. So once again, we're going to have the larger one going in just there. And the smaller one going just behind it there. Once again, held in with BM screws. So if I turn that over, it's going to be easier to attach these. And there you go, they're both in, looking like that. Put that to one side, bring over the Cobra neck again. I'm going to break off all of these windows. Now these ones are labelled R for right. And once again, I'll get all these in. And as you can see, they're in place. And just like last time, we're going to take the reflector and put the blue and red light at the bottom and the black and yellow one at the top and lay this on here. And I've got BP screws to secure that in. Just so you know, it doesn't matter really if you put the blue and red in there or the white and black in there. They're all going just to the same plug. So I think I'll put this one in the other way around. But you're not going to know that. That's our little secret. We are going to test these lights though. So just looking at this side, that's how that's looking. Let's go get my tester box. Turn the light off. And as you can see, that's what they look like when they're lit up. And that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. And there you go, that's another Enterprise D issue completed. And hopefully issue 4 is now on its way. But I really hope you liked that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.